Hi, Alan SoCal, and I am doing what I would call a two-track audio record for this review. And the review is for the RØDE Model XDM, D standing for dynamic, M for mic, the XDM-100. And that mic is right here. I'm recording right now on software because this is a digital mic. It's a USB output. There's a USB connector on the bottom. The cabling that goes through the boom mic device here, or the boom, it terminates as a USB-A, and that goes into my computer, and there I am recording audio right now. However, at the very same time, I'm using my conventional review equipment, my A6400 camera. That's what I use for my video reviews. And I am also using a mid-range wireless microphone set. There's a lapel mic here. This is what I've been using for the last couple of years plus. And the transmitter's over here, and of course the receiver is at the camera. And that ends with the TRS, as opposed to the RØDE mic, which outputs as a USB-C. So the reason I'm doing this segment this way is I want you to appreciate the difference between using a mid-range wireless microphone system, which I have quite a few, and I've reviewed many of them over the years. But I've also reviewed dynamic and condenser mics. The RØDE mic, the X series mics, when I was introduced to them recently, I was made aware of the XCM, that's the X series condenser mic, the XCM-50. It turned out to be a really good prosumer mic. I'll reserve the term professional for the XDM-100. This is just a very well-built mic. Very impressed with it. And you can hear by the audio, and that's really all I would ask that you look at right now. If you want to go deeper, all of the specs are on the vendor page in Amazon. You can get a lot of information on the RØDE product. I felt price point both on the smaller sibling XCM-50 and this XDM-100. I felt the price points were absolutely in line. Having quite a few microphones, but not being a streamer or a gamer, most of my audio work, and that's what I would use this mic for. Most of my audio is narration and add-on audio in post-video editing when I'm putting together my videos. So I will tell you that if you want to learn about the features and benefits of the RØDE XDM-100, you'll find them on the vendor page, as I did. There's a lot of information there, but I think ultimately the choice on a microphone is in the ears of the beholder, the ears. Speaking of which, before I go, I'm wearing some monitoring earplugs. I don't have over the ears right now or on the ear muffs. I find this is sufficient for what I'm doing. And the output on this mic is on the back right here. There's a volume control for this output. It also, if you push on this, it is the mute button, which I can demonstrate. Won't hear anything when it's pushed down. I just brought it back up. So the controls are back there. The hot spot on the microphone is right at the crown, right up at the top here. And then ambient and other audio in can find its way along the side areas. I'm not absolutely sure of the pattern I'm going to have to go back and take a closer look, but I did find through simple audio checking it's the top of the mic. And speaking of the top of the mic, let me show you the pop filter. This is an accessory, as is the suspension cage right here. Of course, I'm supplying the boom mic stand. This pop filter, and let me pull it off. There it is. So this pop filter takes care of that percussive problem of p, b, p, and all that wind noise stuff. You're going to find on the pop filter that there's a little plastic, white translucent plastic. It's sort of a white LED filter, because on the face of the mic, let me turn this around, you see what happens to the audio if I move away. Side pattern's not as strong. On the face of the microphone, I want to make sure you can see that, there is a LED, and when the unit is hot, when the mic is hot, it is blue. When I push the mute, well, I was going to say I pushed it. When I push the mute button, it goes red. So there you saw that. I'm going to put the pop filter back on and just make sure I wanted to make sure I lined it up okay. I'm extremely impressed. Oh, it would be a good idea if I backed up on the zoom lens. I'm just very impressed with this microphone. So it's an absolute recommendation for me if you're a gamer, a streamer, if you're doing audio work. You can tell it's a quality microphone. And again, at the price point, felt it was absolutely well priced. If it's a working tool, then this is a good investment. I have reviewed budget microphones that may look somewhat like this and the other Rode model, the X series, the smaller one, but the performance isn't even close. So I've learned over the years that if it's your vocation or even an avocation or sometimes a serious hobby, it's worth investing in a good tool. And this microphone, in my opinion, right now, although I've got a couple more high-end mics coming in, regardless of what I review in the future, this is always going to be close by. It's an excellent mic. I like it, and I would recommend it.
This is a recording on the RØDE XDM-100. The small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. This is a recording from the Elgato Wave 3. The small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook.